Hello, welcome to Die Rollin. I'm the ever excitable Adam, and you're joining me back again to play some Assassin's Creed Brotherhood of Venice. This is going to be the first time I'm really being tested with this game because we've got reinforcements, which, if I recall from V Sabotage, that's V Commando, it can get really hairy really quick. You've really got to strategize correctly with this. So hopefully I can do it. But join me at the table and let's see how I get on. Thanks to us, Ezio was able to approach Cesare and is facing him right now on the fortress walls. If we take advantage of the general confusion, we will deprive the Templars of precious resources. We must choose to go either to Caesar Borgia's apartments to steal one of his personal items, or to the armory to steal equipment. If we are perfectly coordinated, we may even be able to do both, but it might be hazardous. So we are really up against it this time, guys, because they are introducing the actual enemy phase this time around and reinforcements. Yes, we're going to have a ton of additional enemies coming up onto the board, and it is not going to be pretty. This is where the alarm really comes into play. When it's green, it's fine. We're going to have less guys to worry about. We're using this deck of cards, which wasn't in one of the envelopes. This is one part of the box there. So yeah, we've got 2 assassins. So that's why we're using this deck of 8 cards here. And I'll just show you one quickly. So if the alarm is green, then we're spawning these guys. If the alarm's going off, then we spawn these guys here. We have a new enemy, Agile Guards. Agile Guards don't need a ladder to jump on or off a roof. And enemies retaliate if the assassin ally who attacks their square rolls one of those retaliations with one of those dice. So yeah, the crossbowmen can only move up and down ladders, whereas the Agile Guards can move. They don't care. They're as good as us. They can chase us. So yeah, so that's great, but not great. So I've got all the equipment cards left over from last time and shuffled in the new ones. I'll do that again now. So we've got new equipment in there. Last time we claimed what was in chest 1. I've got chest 2 through to chest 5 still to find out what those are. We have 2 rewards, which I don't know what these are. They're off to one side. We've got a couple of new events, which I'm going to shuffle these. And then I'm going to shuffle these. I'm going to put these on top of there. We have a new tower to sink. So obviously we want to get the top of that and flip it over and see what we find. I imagine a chest of some type. So yeah, we can get up there and do that. It's also worth noting, we didn't do it last time, but we can actually hide in this haystack as a hiding spot, which is pretty cool. And we can kill people within there. I had a question which I sent over to the creators, which was around killing people with ranged actions and whether they detect corpses. Basically, the corpse detection works that if an enemy moves into a space with a corpse, then they will then check to see if there's a they'll do a detection test, and if they detect the body, then all hell breaks loose. So what are our objectives? Well, our objectives are to steal a personal item from Caesar Borgia, which is just up there, to help ourselves from the armory, which is just over here, and obviously to escape. We also, if we can eliminate 1 guard with a hidden blade, we get 100% sync on this. We can also save actions this time around. So normally we only have 3 actions, but if we don't spend all 3 actions in a round, we can save one for the next turn. We might have to do that. Now, the board is going to start flooding with enemies sooner rather than later, so we are in a time limit here. A part of me thinks that maybe we should go and try and take this guy out first. Yeah, I think that's probably, well, we'll see. Now, my guys, they're fully tooled out, guys, from our last session. So Claudio in green has got a hidden blade, which he can basically eliminate 1 guard on his space if he's incognito. His special ability means he can actually do that for free once per turn. We have a common sword, which if we do use it, it's going to set off an alarm. We have throwing knives, which is a ranged attack, which might come in handy. He also has a couple of different items as well. He's the town crier, so you can basically get rid of the alarm. He has 2 parachutes as well. So yeah, he's going to be flying all over the place, this guy. Alessandra, on the other hand, she has a hidden blade. Her special ability is once per turn. After attacking with a melee weapon, ignore and reroll 1 dice that rolled a retaliate. She also has a common sword. She also has throwing knives, 1 parachute, and a smoke bomb. She can target a nearby square. Any exposed assassin's allies in the square become incognito. Their red bases stay on the square. Yeah, so that's everything. I think we're pretty much ready to go. We'll go through the event phase as we get to it. But to begin with, we have our event phase. The enemy phase will be coming at some point. So, wish me some luck, guys. Whistle. During this turn, one time only, one incognito assassin can use 1 action to whistle and attract 1 guard located on a nearby square, excluding their own square. The guard moves the assassin square and is eliminated without performing a detection test. Oh man, we just don't have enough actions to do this in a round. That is such a shame we got that then. Yikes. Okay, so Alessandra's going to go first. That's 1 action. Second action to move there. And you know what? We're going to climb her up onto the top of there for her 3rd action. So she's up there. We're then going to get Claudio to go 1 there. 2 there, and then we're going to save 1 of his actions for next turn. So we now get to our first enemy phase, and we do a reinforcement. So we can take a look at this. I'm just going to shuffle these, because I'm not sure if I actually did shuffle these after I got out the example one. So here we go. Okay, so we get 1 agile guard on A, but there is no A. We get 2 crossbowmen on B and 1 crossbowman on D. And now they move, and they're going to be moving north. And that is that completed. So we go on to our next, our end of turn phase. Do we start a new game turn? Yes, we do. So let's see the next event. So Ladro. So immediately roll 1 dice for each assassin. For each hit, a thief steals 1 equipment card. Effective players can use 1 action to recover this card, otherwise discard it. So this is for Alessandra. Yep, so Alessandra, she's going to lose her smoke bomb. So her smoke bomb is gone. And then Claudio, he defended that. They're not getting away with his stuff. Okay, Alessandra is at the top, so we're going to start with her sinking. She has a sinking feeling. And what do we find? So we have a treasure chest. She'll go down there for free. Her second action, she will then take from that treasure chest, and she finds a Cavalieri Mace. If your attack eliminates 2 guards, eliminate 1 more on the target square. So this is proper going in, all guns blazing here. And our last action is to change that over with her common sword. So she's all tooled up, but with nowhere to go. Now, speaking of places to go, we do know that they're going south this turn. So anyone who spawns here or here are going to move down south. So we're not in a great place. We've got 4 actions this round. So we're going to use 1 of his parachutes to fly him over here. He's then going to, so that was 2 actions to do that, and we're going to keep him there. So we're saving another additional action for next turn. So he's got 4 actions next turn, and Alessandra has 3. So let's get to reinforcement. Still no problems here. So we get 2 in B, and they're going to be moving south. Ugh. Okay, I feel like I'm up against it here, guys. So we got a new event now. Dead end. During this turn, 1 assassin can remove 1 ladder placed on their square for 0. Ooh, that's pretty cool. So we'll do that straight away. We'll remove this ladder here, so nobody can follow Claudio there. Okay, Claudio is going to go first, and he's going to try and use his throwing knives. So we want to get explosions on this. We want to get the hit signs. We don't want to get anything else. Wish me luck. Okay, ignore the result if there is only one enemy on the targeted square. So we get a retaliation. But he blocks it. So yeah, we've got the alarm going off now. Sneaky, sneaky, did not work. So the alarm is going off. He's going to move in there for his second action. His third action, he's going to try to kill these guys. Wish me luck. Oh, so he gets to push someone to a nearby one, but he can't do that because it's blocked. And he gets one retaliation, which he blocks. Oh, there's two retaliations because we've got two guys on the... So he blocks both those. We're going to attack for his last action. Same again, so two attacks back to him. It's not going well for Claudio. He takes 1 damage. You know, he's got an additional armor, so that's fine. Alessandra is up next. She's going to use 1 to climb up to there. Then she's going to use her parachute to come down here to help her friend out. And that's the end of her go. Ugh. Not a great go there, guys. Not a great turn for the assassins. Not our finest moment, some should say. So let's have a look at our reinforcements first. So we've got 2 in A, there's none of those. We do get 1 of these guys come out in B though. We get 2 crossbowmen in C, but we only have, we can only put 1 in there. So we don't move anybody else in there. D has 1. Crossbowman. Looking good, guys, right? Looking really good. Okay, so we don't need to do a detection test really because we're already... So nobody moves towards these guys because these guys stay on their objectives. These guys only go if there's a nearby exposed character. So they follow the regular thing, which is north. So these 2 guys move up there. And then we get into our enemy combat. So we're rolling 3 black dice. And we take 1 damage and have 2 saves. Okay, we're on to the next round. I'm honestly worried about this, about how we're going to do this. But let's see if the event helps us out. Evade. During this turn, for each of their attacks, the assassins can ignore and reroll 1 die that has rolled an X. That's pretty cool. Okay, so we're going to get some synchronization now. We'll get Alejandra to go down first. Alessandra moves down for 1. And we'll have to do detection tests for this because she's not been detected yet. She has now. Okay, they're going to sync their melee attack. So we have 1 coming in from Claudio and 1 coming in from Alessandra. If this works out, I'll be so amazed. Right, so Alessandra is going to go first. If your attack eliminated 2 guards, eliminate 1 more on the targeted square. Oh, she's done it 1, and then Claudio, he would have done it 2. So boom, boom, boom. Alessandra is going to then spend an action to move back up here, which means we have this over here. And she's back up there. And Claudio is going to spend his 2 actions completing this objective, which gets him 3 experience points if he can survive what comes through this door. Maybe she would have kept her there, I don't know. That was pretty cool. It was nice that they kind of synced up like that. So we're on to the enemy phase now. So we go in reinforcements, we're in the alarm. So nothing in A, but we get 2 crossbowmen in B, which we can only put 1 of them in there. And we get 1 crossbowman come out in D. So as he's exposed, I don't believe we have to do a test there. We'll do the movement. So evade was north. So everyone is moving north, but these guys can't move north. They can't move north. So an attack happens. And it's a damage. Yikes. 1 hit point left for Claudio. And we get a new event come out. Florins. During the assassin phase, 1 assassin can use 1 action to throw florins on 1 nearby square. The guards on the square are busy picking up the coins and will not perform any detection tests until the end of the assassin's phase. That would be really handy. Okay, Alessandra. 1, 2, and she's going to use throw knives. Wish me luck for a third action. Cool, so she takes out this chap here. He did. And Claudio. Got a pick of the equipment here. I think we could do that. So he's going to spend 1 action to try and kill this guy and hopefully kill him off. Oh, you know it. Right, so let's see if we get killed. No, we block it. Okay, he's going to send his next action doing the same thing. Okay, so he kills this guy, which is fine. And then his final action, he's going to... Part of me just wants to hide all the bodies in case I can get some decent equipment out of this. But we're going to move him up there. And as he's incognito, they shouldn't be able to attack him. So we're still going to alarm. Let's see what we're spawning. So 3A, we don't have any A. We can put 1 more in B. So this guy comes out in B and we get rid of this body there. C, we should get one of those guys, but we can't. D, we get 1 crossbowman, which does get rid of 1 body. Okay, so our next event. Fall of the wall. We select 1 small tile, having a wall in contact with a medium tile containing a tower. Flip this tile to its side without a wall. So this is the only one that's actually available. So that wall has come down. Not very useful. Okay. Alessandra, she's going to go next. She's going to try and use her throwing knives. And she gets retaliation for it. So she's exposed. And they hit her. She's going to spend another one doing the same thing. Oh, come on. Block that, and her final action, she's going to hide in here. So I'll put her down like that. So she's hiding in the little hay barrel there. Claudio, we're gonna risk it. So he's going to spend 1 action to try and shoot this with his throwing. 1 guard is eliminated, and your stock of knives is depleted. This card is discarded. So we kill that guard. I want to move in there so I can try to get those equipment, but don't think we're going to be able to do this. We're just going to have to hope he passes a test, I guess. His second action was to move into there. His third action, he's going to hide all of these bodies. So that's 4 bodies gone, which means 4 pieces of equipment. Investigation. Oh, this card must always play. Stop searching. 1 crossbowman on a nearby square immediately moves to your square. Perform a detection test. So we got to stop searching. It didn't actually affect us though. All of that for nothing. Okie dokie. So we're on to the reinforcement turn. And this is where things are going to go awful. Okay, so I was looking at the wrong one. Okay, so B gets 1 of those guys. Nope. C gets 3 of those. D gets 2 crossbowmen. Can we avoid this? Oh, so close. Okay, and these guys move into this space here. Oh, no, they can't. They can't get down there because they need a ladder. So they stay where they are. Oh, bumble squats. My tactic was to get them in there so I could do a hidden blade attack, but that's not going to work. I have messed this up. Right, we're going for attacking now. And Claudio is out. So unless we can stabilize him, which we can't get to him next turn, I don't believe, he's eliminated. Oh, that is a shame. Okay, so she's gonna, so we can leave that for 0. We're gonna move in there and do a detection test. Yep, I know she's there. So she moved for 1. She's got 2 more action left, so she's going to try and attack. Oh, I did it slightly wrong last time. It's only this assassin thing. If you attack eliminate 2 guards, eliminate 1 more targeted on your space. So I only actually get to kill 1 of these guys. That's not quite as good as I thought it was. Okay, so enemy turn. We get 2 elite chaps at B. Nothing, and 1 guy at D even. And he's gone. So we're getting a ton of damage coming in. So I'll go for the elite guard first. 1 damage there. And then 1, 2, 3 archers on that space, followed by an additional 4 archers on the next space. Let's see if she gets through these initial 3. Nope. She did. So we failed this scenario. Well, that was terrible. I'm not even going to beat around the bush. That was terrible. Strategically, luck-based, everything that was against me happened. Yeah, I kind of feel like things escalated quickly. I need to get in there quicker than I already am. Part of me thinks, oh, do I get more assassins out on the board? Do I try and do this with 4 or 3? Maybe that would help, because then I'd have additional actions on my turn to take out more guards, but then I'd probably have more guards turning up. One to think about. Anyway, if you'd like to see me continue this, then stay tuned to the channel, because I will be doing the entirety of Assassin's Creed, even if I fail at every corner. I've been the ever excited about it. Until next time, stay safe or die rolling.